Checking connection. I am now live. Ooh, fun.
Christy.
Our show has concluded, and I am about to go to the stage door, and then I will message you guys when it's all done. But for now, okay. So I just finished at the stage door, and I have a special guest.
Hi.
Kristen! Have we talked about what you do, Kristen?
I don't think so. I am a swing in the show, which means that I understudy all of the girls in the ensemble. And it's a lot of fun because sometimes I play a daughter and sometimes I play the mother, the Tsarina. It's pretty crazy and pretty wild.
And sometimes you go on at a moment's notice. Sometimes they're like halfway through the show.
Yeah, I've gone on 5 times for Act 2 only. One time mid-Act 2, so Act 2 started, and then I got a call over the loudspeaker that I was on for the rest of Act 2. So it's a crazy job, but it's fun.
And you have to know how many tracks, do you know?
I know 7 tracks.
7 tracks. So every time you see someone dancing around or like doing their move, she knows 7 of those people.
Not the boys. I know all the girls.
You could literally like film yourself on the stage and then doing an entire number and then you know what I mean? Film
and
just
then
you.
Add
yourself.
in the other track and then like have...
You could have you doing all of Perry Holds the Key.
Yeah, it would be very weird. I'd love to get boys in on that too, because I feel like the partnering section would be weird without a boy.
It would be a little odd.
I'll
yeah.
have Dustin in on it.
But I could teach you the Anya track, and then
I can do that
you could do it too.
I think I'm good with my 7.
I feel like my track is not so hard in Perry. It's pretty much the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
And anytime I'm oh wait,
What?
I'm not supposed to give anything away about the show.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you know anything about, they know that the song "Perry Holds the Key" is in the show. Because if you've seen the cartoon,
yeah,
that song is also. And if you've listened to the soundtrack.
Yeah. We're not giving anything away here.
We're not giving anything crazy away.
No.
I hope.
No,
I'll probably get like a message from them being like, stop it.
No, I think you're good.
Yeah, so now we're in our break. What do you usually do in between shows on a Saturday?
A lot of times I go home. I live in South Harlem, and my husband's in Frozen across the street. And sometimes we go home, but it's St. Patrick's Day, and it's wild out there on the streets. So we decided to stay in Midtown and get Thai food. And I came back an hour after I left the show, and Christy was still outside greeting fans because she's amazing. She really is.
You guys had gotten Thai food together?
Yeah, we went and got Thai food.
This is like life goals, to be in a Broadway show and then have your significant other also in a Broadway show across the street.
It's like a dream come true.
It's literally a dream.
Yeah.
You just like, oh, what are you doing in between, babe?
Yeah.
What are we going to eat today?
Absolutely. We get Thai food a lot.
Do you guys
usually Thai or Italian?
I love Thai. Where do you go to Key?
We go to Pongzri.
Where's that?
On 48th Street.
Is it the best? I've never heard of that one.
I think it's pretty authentic, I like to think.
Wait,
I've never been to Thailand, so I'm not sure, but they have their other restaurant is in Thailand.
Is it like blue at all? It's on 48th and 9th?
No, it's on 48th between Broadway and 7th. Broadway and 8th.
Oh. Okay.
It's like across from where Gentleman's Guide used to be.
Oh, I don't know. I have to...
try it out sometime.
I gotta try it out.
Yeah.
I usually am a room service girl. That place, room service.
I've been there once, I think.
Yeah, room service and Key is where I usually...
they're run by the same person, right?
Yeah, they're run by the same people.
Yeah, Key's nice and close, which is nice.
It's funny because that place, like, you go in and it's so fancy inside, you think you're going to have, like, a very fancy, expensive meal, but it's pretty reasonable.
Pretty normal, yeah.
It's pretty much like if you were going anywhere.
So what are you eating for lunch?
Just what I ordered earlier, which I showed everybody, my Mexican from El Horno. Woo! I almost dropped it. Which everybody was looking at throughout the show and was very jealous that they did not have themselves.
So what do we have here?
We've got some barbacoa with some cheese. I already ate. There was a big avocado here.
Nice.
And some.
I would eat the avocado first too.
And some beans.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really
What
good.
is barbacoa? I should know, but I don't.
I think it's just beef. I think it's just like some sort of beef, like a shredded sort of beef.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this meal, and it's from this place called El Horno, and they also have you can get a juice too.
Nice.
So I get a juice. I get like a healthy meal that doesn't have any like grains for now. I mean, I'm still eating grains. Like yesterday, I had sushi, but I'm not going crazy
Yeah.
because it's Makeover March.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I made it up. Me and
didn't
Lyrica and I are doing Makeover March, which
All
is just
right.
basically no candy.
The girls did No Sweets February.
Did you, though?
They picked
Did
it
you?
because- no one did. It was a giant flop, which is okay because it's the effort.
Okay, so they said they were going to do. Okay, so they said they were going to do No Sweets February. It lasted a week.
Yeah.
Did it last a week?
I think some people lasted a day, some people lasted a week. How did No Sweets February go?
How did No Sweets February?
Wow, that failed. Like
Oh,
after
here's
a
your
week.
green.
My green.
It's a green dress.
It's very
Beautiful.
Thanks,
Really
guys.
good.
So okay, so what happened?
Well, I think it was Sheena. Was Sheena the one that decided we were going to try No Sweets
I don't
February?
know who.
It was somebody. I
I've been
think it
doing
was
it for a
Sheena.
few months, and they were kind of adding on to my.
Yes. Well, you've been so good, Kristen.
I'm pretty good.
You've been
I've
really good.
tasted a few things, and I.
Oh,
had
I
Amy's-
forgot. You were the one that actually kept it.
Yeah, it's something I do every year, so it's kind of like something I'm used to. I go a period of time without sugar because it makes me feel better when I do that. Yeah.
It does. It is. It makes me feel
I
better.
have felt amazing trying to not eat sweets. I mean, it's been hard.
It's
but
been emotionally
It's
taxing.
been emotionally challenging.
Especially
I
hard
would
as a
say,
theater
yeah.
because there's so many treats everywhere.
I was telling Amy
There's
that. I said, I was like,
birthdays
I'm so
and
good
candy.
at home, and I walk in the theater, and there's treats everywhere.
There's no one's
Yeah.
birthday today, but for the last like
goodness.
4 days,
There's
it's
no
been.
lot
There's been a
of
cake
birthdays
every
this
day.
month.
And
I had.
Amy made a cake.
Yeah, I
It
had
was
to have
stunning.
that. I
It was
had
a
that one.
beautiful. I didn't have that one.
Amy
but I-
Castro, child guardian,
It
made
was very delicious.
I
this
think she
massive
should become
cake.
a baker. I told her. I said you need to open. A
We were
bake
saying
shop."
the other Amy's bread.
Also, that Amy's bread is delicious as well. But Amy made a cake, and that was amazing.
And it was pretty amazing. So now we are trying to be healthy, but April 1st.
April
Trying to
1st
be
is our
healthy.
day.
What's,
Ooh, what is that, Christine? That looks good.
that's healthy.
It's like spinach, a little bit of lemon,
The lemon's excellent for you.
a little bit of lemon,
Alkaline.
alkalining,
Body.
good for the acid reflux. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And like spinach and cucumber. And I don't like kale in my green drinks.
I don't
Oh.
either. Spinach is the best, I would say, because it really doesn't have a flavor.
Yeah.
What's in the
done
ones
right.
I get one from Green Symphony called I think that one's called the Green Monster.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. It's got apple in it. I like ones that have some fruit in it.
The Green Monster.
I think so.
I love
Yeah.
Green Symphony. That is another place that a lot
That's
of
a big
actors
one.
go in New York City. It's this place called
and
Green
then
Symphony.
I like Juice Generation, and
Oh, I
I like
love
their
Juice
Get Your
Generation.
Green On, and I think that's like spinach and it has pineapple in it,
Yum.
and I think mint. It's kind of tropical. Like it's too delicious to be healthy, but I
That's
think
like their
it's
new one,
somewhat
Exo
healthy.
Cocoa. I've been getting that one.
I mean,
a
as long as
bunch.
it's not like
I don't-
GMO
I
and
think
you
it's
know.
all fresh fruit and veggies.
I think it's all
not,
organic. I think
yeah,
they
they're not
make
like-
a point of saying it's all organic.
and they're not putting sweeteners in or anything.
I think
It's
they
all
do that a
natural.
lot now. A lot of juice places, they know that the reason you're buying a juice is to be.
It's
Right.
to be healthy.
To not
so.
have added sugars.
Yeah.
But in other news, does anybody have any questions for these ladies or anything? Remember, I gave you the purple Anastasia box. Oh, thank you for that.
Oh, yay.
How often do you go on Twitter? Not as often as I should lately. Can you call Lyrica? Can you tell Lyrica we are coming from Boston Ballet in
Oh.
April? Can't wait to see you.
Oh my gosh, awesome! I have a lot of friends in Boston Ballet. I'm so excited.
I live in Alabama. We don't know what healthy is.
I'm
you
from
have
LA.
good-
We
you
Health
have
and
good
nerds.
humor, though,
That's all we
so-
do.
I know we were being really like health nerdy just now.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's like all we talk about. We talk about food a lot.
We pretty much talk about how we want to be eating candy,
Yes.
but we
I'm talking about
can't.
being healthy, but I don't make a lot of healthy choices. I definitely had fries for lunch. I mean, like just fries.
proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I love fries.
They were delicious.
Oh,
they
I
were
love
steak
I
cut
had
fries.
chirping chicken.
It was so good.
I love I had chirping chicken yesterday. Chirping chicken.
I literally go every double show day.
Chirping chicken is pretty much
I do.
the best. I like they have like it's like chicken with the pita bread.
Yes. I get the quarter chicken to go. It's so good.
The shawarma or whatever it is. I don't even know.
I just
It's
said hi to you, Lyrica, but I missed
hi.
it.
Whoever you are, hi.
you just met. You are so talented. Thank you. Hello. Do I ever get nervous? Do you guys ever get nervous?
Not
get
in the
nervous
show,
anymore.
really. More in auditions.
Yes.
Because there's like unknowns. But I
Yeah.
guess maybe the first time I went on in each track as a swing because you've never danced with the partner before and you've never done it in the costume before. There's a lot of things that are just kind of like vague ideas of how it goes, and you know the material, but without having it fully in your body with another person or other people around you.
Yeah.
It's a very strange experience.
I
So
also
maybe
think there's a
first
sense
time.
of like nervous excited.
Yeah.
That always happens before the show. That's like
I think it's a different kind of nervous
Yeah.
than the dread nervous. It's
Right.
like a happy nerves.
yes,
it's
it
excited.
really is. Also, I
It's
feel like
high
it's nice
adrenaline.
with a show because there's so many people and so many moving parts that like
Yeah.
we all get to go through it together. It's a shared experience. It's not
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
That's why I love live theater.
I know it's the best.
All about it.
It's the
I know,
best.
and our audiences that we've been having lately are
They've been
just
amazing.
incredible.
Out
we
of
always
control.
have amazing audiences, but like they've been really pumped up.
just
the
like
past
with
couple
us from the beginning to the end and laughing in like spots I'd never heard.
Right.
It was so weird today. It was
exciting.
people were
Today
just
we got to clap when I just moved the chair to Gleb, and I was like, "You got to clap there."
Nailed it.
I was like, "Wow, Jen Smith, this is our moment."
yeah, we have really good audiences.
We do.
It's like a rock concert basically when you come to see
Basically,
Anastasia.
yeah.
It's basically a rock concert.
I mean, I watch the show a lot, and I try to watch from the house, but it's hard to watch the show from the house because it's packed out there.
I know.
Sometimes standing rooms even sold out.
Really?
See,
When
yeah.
I first joined the show, it was like summertime, so it was really packed.
Yeah.
And I would just sit on the stairs during the show because there wasn't
really?
even standing room
Yeah.
available.
When you first
When I
joined
first
and you had to
joined,
watch?
I had to watch, and
she
I was
was
watching
summer,
every night.
so you know.
Summer's
Summertime,
crazy.
Yeah.
it was
We're getting back to
full.
summer soon.
are.
I'm ready. I'm sick of wearing tights and coats. I'm ready for the summer. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Well, spring really.
Yeah.
I love the change of season. The spring.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
It's nice when it gets a little warmer. It might be a while.
No.
Winter's really here right now.
Winter is still here, but today it was so sunny that it was cold,
It
but
was
it was
nice.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just doing the stage door, and our security was like, "Oh, you must be so cold," but it wasn't. It actually
It
wasn't
wasn't
that
that
cold.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
think
it
that's why I
wasn't
stood
bad.
out there as long as I did. I was like, I'm so comfortable.
Dinner and came back, and she was still finishing. the stage
Christy
door.
is so committed
She is amazing.
to you guys. I'm gonna tell you.
And she's
Christy
amazing to us,
is the
too.
best. Christy,
guys,
let me just brag about Christy for a second.
No!
Christy buys this dip like every day, even though I've been trying to avoid it, but she buys this every day. She lets us
Dip.
like hang out in her dressing room during the show.
That
Nobody
is
else
so
would let us do that.
sweet.
No one else.
I
And
love you guys.
other than that, we'd be hanging out in the stairway, which is fine. That's
Which
what,
is fine,
what
but I
it
think
is.
the
Broadway's
wardrobe
tight.
department would be very upset
Yeah,
with
they
us.
have very
Well,
specific
we have to at least
yeah.
say you have good dressing rooms. They're just
We do. They're just
far
7
away.
flights up.
We have
so-
awesome dressing rooms.
they're just flights
There's
up.
not
So
time to go between scenes.
so
That's
between
generous
scenes,
of you.
it would be crazy if you were running up the steps. That
right.
would just be crazy.
There would be a lot more injuries.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And a lot of theaters do have green rooms, but because Broadway houses are so old,
Right.
a lot of times they won't have a green room, which is usually a green room is a spot for all of the cast to just congregate.
Right.
So a lot of times we literally congregate when we sing happy birthday to people in the stairwell.
Yeah.
Like
That's
we
our
just
green- that's kind of our thing,
our
too.
green room is the stairwell.
It's literally the stairwell. We actually, Ken has little like reserved parking signs for people.
Oh, yeah,
So like
that's
where
really
Sheena
cute.
always sits, it says like
Can we show
yeah,
them?
Come
Yeah,
see.
let's show.
Come and
Oh,
see.
I have my own reserved parking
Ken, who
spot.
does all of the
all the
photoshopping.
So Sheena sits here before Neva Club.
Yes,
I thought
Sheena sits here before Neva.
reserved parking for Sheena and more.
And then I always really like this cubby area, so I always sit here. There's reserved parking.
Oh my gosh! I didn't know this. This is amazing.
Jen Smith
Oh my god, this is her seat.
And then Lauren.
Lauren, right?
And then Lauren. Oh my gosh, everyone I never noticed. So where does everyone else go?
Kevin usually stands here.
Kevin's-
Ken Craig
Ken stands there.
Ken stands here.
And then Wes is usually here, and Zach. Zach's usually here. Playing on Twitter.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That's why Zach's always floating. He's like, he'll walk past,
That's because the ladies, we took up all the good spots. So,
just
you know.
awkwardly walking past my room back and forth. Because the time that they do this, I think,
when you're getting ready
is
for
when
it.
I'm like naked, like in my dressing room getting changed.
Yes.
So they can't chill. So
And then when she's ready, she opens the door and she says, "I'm open for business.
yes,
Can you come in?"
anyone can come if they want, if they feel like it. Say hi. Also, can we talk about Madrid?
Madrid.
We're
Oh my
allowed to.
gosh. I mean, secret is it?
I don't think
no,
it's
they
a
posted
secret.
about it a couple days
It's
ago.
happening.
Guys,
Madrid is happening, you guys. And this is the. Are we allowed to show this?
Oh,
This
it
is
looks
this is the
amazing.
excitement that is happening right now in Madrid.
Christy, that's you in that poster, right?
Yes.
I love that.
Well,
picture
it's
of you.
my
It
it's
looks
my
so
hands.
beautiful.
You can
It's
see
your
my
hands.
hands. Well, you can't really see because it's
Also,
not
I
my
love
my
how-
hair is the wig.
I love how
Right,
the
right.
coat / dress is flowing. It just looks like you're flying free.
This was a
So
really
beautiful.
fun day when we shot this. I was we had done a whole photo shoot of like all of these press things, and then this other group came in and they're like, we just want to take some photos and see if we can get some key art going. And I was like, and they showed me a photo of this girl in a blue dress that was kind of running into the distance, and I was like, well, that looks really cool. You guys could just use that. And they're like, no, we just want to see if we could use you. And this woman came in and she was in charge of getting old sort of costumes, and everything she got was not like perfect. And then she brought out this maroon coat
Oh, it's so
and
beautiful.
they put it on me, and it was just like, and then I just was running into like, they would be like 1, 2, 3 go, and I'd start to run, and then they take pictures of
That
me.
before the costume that you have, the traveling coat was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And then what happened was everyone liked that so much they
Yeah.
commissioned the traveling costume, and now that's
I
why I
love
have that.
that.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
amazing.
Yeah, and the one that Linda Cho made is
Oh, Linda Cho.
so beautiful.
Legend
It's
of her
gorgeous.
own.
Absolutely.
Those princess
stunning.
dresses. Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I honestly, I still get excited to put my princess dress on every day. Like, as long as it still fits me, but I mean, it is the most beautiful. And I love that we all get, like, to be our own person. Like, they're based
Yeah.
off of real people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, wait, so wait, who do you
So I am hilariously, I play Olga Romanov.
She's Olga
Which is the
Romanov.
oldest
Oldest.
sister, and I'm
Yeah, she's
the
the
youngest
youngest.
person in the cast. Apart from Nicole.
21?
Just turned 22.
She just turned 22.
I feel like 22. Anybody?
22 is amazing. I wish I was 22.
You are, Christy. You are.
I'm 22.
You're definitely
I'm 22.
We won't tell anyone.
We won't tell anyone the truth. So,
I'm gonna remain silent on this one.
I think we're both
Shop
remaining.
of all change.
So, what else is there to say? This is kind of our like hangout area. I guess I could show you.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I'm still living. I should probably leave at some
But
point.
you're doing it, Christy.
These are interesting facts. So,
These are fun facts.
so what?
This is so fun.
I know. I feel like everybody always talks about this, but whenever a Broadway show becomes whenever it opens, every single other Broadway show wishes you luck and says to break a leg. And so this is the cast of Amelie, the cast of Waitress, A Doll's House Part 2, Cats, The Play That Goes Wrong, Fun Home, School of Rock.
And that's from my husband when he was on Cats.
Her husband was in Cats right before Frozen. Very cool. A Bronx Tale.
Wicked.
Wicked. Very cool, you guys. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much. I'm gonna continue eating,
Yeah.
and
Go eat.
I might go
Eat
live
now.
again. We'll see. But I love you guys.
It was fun.
It was fun. We got to hang out. Yeah.
Hey.
And we have another show, and it's Saturday night on Broadway.
Saturday night on Broadway.
Woo!